Today is Tuesday, September the 25th, 2018. I'm up on Blaker's Ridge, just getting ready to walk down into the woods, down toward an area where an old cabin used to stand, maybe 100 years ago or more. The last time I come up past it, there was nothing there. Well, there was nothing there but a chimney 50 years ago when my wife and I came up through there. But there used to be a cabin there. So I'm on Blaker's Ridge. I'm going to head down into the woods. Hope the rain don't chase me out. Summer is over now. Fall's trying to push in. You can see last summer's raspberry briars here with that silver haze on the vines. That's the old escape. The wind is starting to pick up. It's really nice in the woods though. The critters, I'm referring to the insects, the bugs, are still with us though. We need a nice frost to get rid of them guys. We'll walk down through here and see what we come across. Got a greenbrier plant there. Some fungus on the log. I think that's pretty. I'm gonna step over here and take a look at this little bow. Raining in the woods a little bit here. I may have to cut it short. Pretty big greenbrier there. Look at that thing. Yep. Somewhere. Some time ago. At a party, a birthday party or something, apparently a balloon got away from some little guy or gal. Made it way out here on Blaker's Ridge. And there's how she ended up. On the greenbrier, wouldn't you know? Okay. Well, I might get all soaked walking through that. I think that grass is all wet. I just came down from there. And weeds are kind of high here, soaked. I don't want to head on down over that way. Somehow I'd like to get off of this side of the ridge, get over on the other side where the old cabin used to be. So I think I'm going to try to go right through there. Well, look, there's a walnut hanging there. Boy, that's an old walnut tree. Huh. Now let's see if we can get into the other neck of the woods here. Cross over. Yeah, this looks more like it. Yeah, it's getting better. The rain easing up a bit. Okay. I hear something that sounds like a blue jay or maybe catbird off to my right there. Don't see anything else, nothing moving. Over there I see the old chimney, fireplace through the trees. I'm gonna walk over that way in a minute. Just wanted to see this and document it. Kind of odd looking. How'd that get up there? Huh. There it is, huh? Boy, if that doesn't look like an arrow. Huh. And look at this conglomeration here. Noticed it and thought I'd walk down to it. Got us a nice big limb placed up against that tree right there with the big end up. I got a little stick through it up there. Huh. And we got us an X right here to mark the spot. Isn't that something? Well, it didn't come from up above it anywhere that I can see. I can't explain these things and describe them to detail like that, crying out loud. Anybody that watches the videos of folks that goes out in the woods exploring, looking for some activity, they already know. They've seen it so many times, but it's interesting to see it again. Look at that X right there. Really nice one. Stuck through the forks of another tree, a maple. And then this thing with the big end up. Oh, the vines really like to grow in Pennsylvania. Ought to call it Vine Sylvania. Now there's a bow over there in that one. Pulled down into the brush. Or a bend, some call it. I'm glad it stopped raining. Give a little break because I got to go pick the grandkids up in a couple hours, so I thought I'd spend an hour, maybe an hour and a half out here in the woods just looking around, and then I may just sit down for a while and observe this peace, the quiet, and the silence. I think there's people better than me at doing this, documenting things in the woods that are unusual. They notice the little things, and I got to work at it. It's the big things that are distant that grabs my attention. I probably walked right through a lot of the little stuff on the way over there. Well, I almost missed that. Look at that. I'll stand my stick up there for a minute. Somebody shot at a deer here, apparently. I don't know if they got it or missed it, but the arrow went through and into the ground. And look at that tree there now. This is the stuff that's intriguing. That thing didn't come from here, it has no stump here. That has been a pine tree. Can you tell it's been a pine? Lying up through there, but it didn't fall up through there from here. There's nothing it came off of up above. There's no pine here. Look. Had to be brought into here. Why would that be so important? To have to pack something all the way in here like that. Okay, I'm gonna let that camera sit there while I walk over and take a look at the old chimney. I'd like to surveil that, but I can't do both at the same time. For you folks out here in the forest, I'm gonna have to make louder sounds than that if you want the GoPro to pick them up. Okay, there it is. The old chimney. Sounds like the rain's starting to pick up now. You can see the GoPro sitting back there flashing red at us. I have to go get it. Now this is an old cabin's chimney. Someone lived here. Probably raised children here. Hundreds of years ago. Look at that big stone they put on top as a lintel. Probably cooked quite a few meals in there, supper time. And, oh, if I remember right, when I was out here before, they had what we called a root cellar. A place in the ground where they stored potatoes and other things that would keep in a cooler environment. Oh, this is what the chimney looks like standing south of it. And I believe that old root cellar was over here. Somewhere through these weeds, when we were out here before, we saw the remnants of the tops of a stone wall out through there, but can't see anything now. The leaves are mostly green on the trees in Pennsylvania. Here it's the 25th of September. Well, we'll be getting a frost. They're turning yellow here and there because they're coming to the end of their growing season, I think. Has nothing to do with temperature. Right now it's in the mid-70s. We've had an extra hot summer this year. I think a good frost will put them to sleep. And there it is. That's a stairway going down into the old root cellar. Yep. Just think. It was a daily chore. That was probably cleaned up real nice. Clean, and had potatoes down in there and other things that they could store that would keeping cool down in the ground. And they would have to come out and go down in there and gather up stuff for supper. Bring it up and cook it in the fireplace. It stands right over there. This place is hardly even known today. I don't know very many people that even know it exists. It's not right along any country road or any used thoroughfare at all. Even the deer trails don't come right close to it, but are out through the woods on either side. I see elm tree there with all the bark off of it. We're going to have to come out here in the spring. I have to remember this to see if there's any morel mushrooms out here. Yeah. Grow up pretty good for 50 years. Hey, it's starting to rain pretty good. I might have to just beat it up out of here. We'll see. Hey, are you taking a video of me? Starting to get a little darker in the woods. Right now I don't think that's from the sun going down. I think that's from a storm moving in, because it's not late enough in the day to start getting dark. Oh, getting my feet and my shoes soaking wet in this grass. There's a big old walnut tree there, shedding walnuts all over the ground. Down under the grass. I used to trap gray foxes up here on this ridge. There was a lot more fields back then. Of course, that was about 50 years ago. I think things grow up pretty good in 50 years. Hey, it's starting to rain pretty good. I might have to just beat it up out of here. We'll see. Hey, are you taking a video of me? I turned the GoPro around so it would be looking in that direction. Because most of the things that I have found in the woods, I didn't see them. Honest, I didn't see them while I was there. Somehow my eyes just don't pick them up, but I caught them clearly on the camera, which records apparently more than just visible light, or it's more sensitive to more frequencies than my eyes are, because I've had some things dancing around right in front of me in the woods and I didn't see them, but there they were. When the camera played it back, it showed me what it saw, and there they were. So well, folks, I'm going to have to get up out of here because it's really starting to rain. Can you hear it? And I'm going to get my little self soaked. Not worried about that too much. I just don't want to get my iPhone soaked and everything. And I have to get home anyway. Got to take the grandchildren to town tonight. So I wanted to let that GoPro sit there for a minute and see what's on it out there in the woods, or maybe what's on the iPhone down there. But I think it's time for me to go now. It's getting harder and harder. I turned the GoPro around so it would be looking in that direction. Because most of the things that I have found in the woods, I didn't see them. Honest, I didn't see them while I was there. Somehow my eyes just don't pick them up, but I caught them clearly on the camera, which records apparently more than just visible light, or it's more sensitive to more frequencies than my eyes are, because I've had some things dancing around right in front of me in the woods and I didn't see them, but there they were. When the camera played it back, it showed me what it saw, and there they were. So folks, I'm going to have to get up out of here because this really starts to rain. Can you hear it? And I'm going to get my little self soaked. Not worried about that too much. I just don't want to get my iPhone soaked and everything. And I have to get home anyway. Got to take the grandchildren to town tonight. I wanted to let that GoPro sit there for a minute and see what's on it out there in the woods, or maybe what's on the iPhone down there. But I think it's time for me to go now. It's getting harder and harder. Okay, here we go. Now I don't recall that being broken down and laid across the path I walked down earlier. I believe that was done while I was down in there. There's the party balloon again. On the way out, made it up that far. Well, oh, there's my Ford Escape sitting out there in the monsoon. I know it's nice and dry inside that old machine. Walking uphill real fast, it'll make you breathe a little hard. We got her done. Okay, folks, guess that's it. I'm going home to change clothes. See you guys next time. Wow. You ready, Ford? You ready to go? Oh, it don't seem like it's ready to go this time. What? What'd you say? Are you talking to me? Okay. All right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. It's time to go.